Hey, hi friends. I am live now. Friends, there were some issue with my software, that is Streamlab software. So, I cannot come with that camera webcam. So, I'm using my laptop webcam. So, anyways, guys, it's absolutely fine. Okay. So, you guys can come online and you can ask your questions. I can see people are joining now. So, guys, can you introduce yourself? Like, you can just put up your name in the chat. So, I'll come to know. Okay, you have joined the session. Uh, Pratik, have you joined? Friends, can you put up your name in the chat itself? So, I'll come to know who all is joined. I know I'm a bit late because of some technical issue with that Streamlab software. Uh, so, friends, you can utilize this time and you can ask your question. I'm here to help you for your. Okay, Sneha. Hey, hi, Sneha. Sir, currently I am an integration engineer. Okay, very good. I need to explore on DevOps. Can you guide me? Sure, Neha. See, first of all, thank you for joining this session, Neha. Okay, so let me tell you, or for anyone who is, I can say, a integration engineer or application support engineer or a Linux administrator, production support engineer, or even if you are a software engineer also. Okay, so how to come towards DevOps? So Neha, there are three things. Again, I am going to repeat those three things. Please note it down, all of you, whoever is joining, and this is a roadmap. Okay, for a DevOps engineer. So how a DevOps engineer you have to become? Okay, this is very very important. Exactly the way I'm telling you, it's not my path also, because as I said, it doesn't matter whether you are a application engineer, operation engineer, or you are a support engineer, you are a production support engineer, you are a Linux administrator or a network administrator, a VMware administrator, a AWS administrator, or you are a QA also, a testing engineer, automation testing, manual testing, whatever the profile you have, anybody can join this DevOps. But there are three things, only three things, nothing more than that. I'm telling you very honestly. The first thing is, because you are going to deal with what? You are going to deal with Linux. Okay. In a DevOps profile, first thing is your operating system is your Linux. So, first thing is that you need to learn Linux at anyhow. Windows are there, but most of the, whether it's a Java application or a batch application or any application, I'm telling you guys, okay, it's going, or even it's a PHP application, right? Or any application, it's going to run on your Linux machine, right? So you need to know the Linux commands. So for that, I have already produced. If you don't want to go in detail to learn Linux, then you just simply go ahead and learn those commands. I have already published that video, uploaded that video in my playlist, that is your Linux 100 basic commands. You can go ahead and you can learn. But if you really want to learn about Linux, because on a day to day basis you need to deal with Linux, because see, as a DevOps engineer, your job is not only to automate the environment. Okay, that the work could be anything. Either you will be in some kind of a migration activity, right? Either you kind of a some, you are will be in some infrastructure build, right? Or either you will be in some vulnerability removal or a vulnerability remediation. Those things will be there. Either you will be doing patching of Linux and Windows server also, and at the same time you are creating, you are automating your pipeline, right? To to automate your infrastructure, my friend. The work could be anything, Sneha. Okay, so first thing is you need to learn Linux. Now the next thing is, second thing is your cloud, because as I said, there is only three clouds now. Its major of the market share is captured by, first of all, your AWS. Okay, AWS has maximum market share, but the growth of Azure is going much, much faster. You can go ahead and you can read the news also every time they are publishing this news, that Azure market share is less as of now, but the growth is much, much higher. Okay, so Azure. Now the third thing is your Google Cloud, that is GCP. So you can choose any three of these. This is, I am guaranteeing you, it doesn't matter, irrespective of the cloud. If you know any of this cloud, everywhere the concept is same. You need to create a virtual machine, that is your instance. In AWS it is called it as a Amazon machine image, right? Same where in Google or same where in Azure, the name will be different, but there also you need to create the virtual machine. Object storage, block storage, there also there. Resource group, there also you need to create. Here also you need to create the resource group. Load balancer, there also. Here also load balancer will be there. So the see, cloud, it's not like that they are something different. No, only the name, the naming convention will be different. Features will be almost same. So you need to choose one cloud. Please go ahead with that cloud, stick with that cloud, and learn that cloud, please. It is my suggestion. That is the second thing. Now the third and the most important thing, Sneha, for you or for anyone, again I am telling you, if you want to come into this. So now the part comes, Abhishek, then what all these DevOps tools? So DevOps tools are categorized. Okay, DevOps tools are not a single DevOps tools is there. Okay, and DevOps is not a technology. Again I am telling, it's a methodology, it's a way of working, where you are using some set of DevOps tool. Like for your version control tool, we are using GitHub and Bitbucket. So either you can learn any of these two, either Bitbucket or GitHub. Now the next thing is integration tool. So I'm not sure how many you have heard. So most of you had heard about that Jenkins, but there is also called Team City, guys. There is also called Azure DevOps. So now the pipeline is configured through your Team City and your Azure DevOps also. So whoever is in Jenkins, they are moving to the Team City or your Azure DevOps pipeline. So this is a integration tool, Neha. So Sneha, so you need to learn this thing as a tool. Take any one of this. Now the third thing which is important, Sneha, is your what is your configuration management tool. So this configuration management tool will be your Puppet, your Chef, your Ansible. These are called your configuration management tool. Some of the organization are having their own internal configuration tool. Like when I was working in HP, there is something called HPSA, Hewlett Packard Software Automation Tool. So it's a similar kind of work. So but the principle, everything is same, only the way, means the tool will be, the naming will be different, right? So you learn any of this one. So any of this configuration management tool. Now the third sorry, the fourth part is your containerization. So there are, in containerization, Red Hat has their own containers. Okay, and even so you have heard about Docker, right? Docker is one type of a container, so which you need to learn. Okay, and there is something called orchestration tool now, and only one, these are open source, my friend. Okay, so whatever the name I have taken till now, Ansible is also open source. Your GitHub is also open source. It's using same Git only, Linux platform ultimately. Okay, so now where I have covered the fourth one, right? So you have covered the containerization. So Docker you need to learn. Now the final fifth one is your orchestration tool, Kubernetes. You have to learn Kubernetes. But at the same time, I'm telling you, all these tools you are not going to get at a single place. That is, I am 100% guaranteeing you. Okay. So either you'll be working on either Jenkins and with only with the GitHub. Okay. Creating pipelines, parameterized pipeline, declarative pipeline. By using Groovy scripts, you are creating your pipeline to automate your infrastructure. Okay. So this is one thing. Now the final and the most important part is your monitoring tools. I know you guys are hearing nowadays there is something called automation tool. So in AWS there is something called cloud formation, my guys. Okay, so cloud formation is similar like your Terraform, only cloud formation was there only. So what Terraform will do, Terraform, with the help of Terraform you can create a template of your infrastructure. It's a kind of a image which you can create, and that same template, you see earlier what happened, if you have to create an infrastructure means what, you guys have to understand, means you are creating a virtual machine, you are creating your load balancer, you are creating your security groups, you are creating your virtual private cloud, you are creating peering connections. Okay, so the entire virtual private cloud, the network thing you need to so everything you need to configure, you need to do. But all these things, even the storage part also, now you are doing with the automation. How? With the help of Terraform. There are, I've already started a series of Terraform. So in I've already published 2 video of that one. The first video will be the curriculum, second video where I have explained what is Terraform and how you can install Terraform on your Ubuntu machine in your AWS cloud, my friend. Okay, so this is Sneha, just answering to your question. Till now I am answering because this is very important for everyone. Okay guys, so you are where I was, so the automation tool. So same like cloud formation, I have explained what is a automation tool, like Terraform infrastructure as a code. So you need to learn Terraform and a cloud formation. This is one thing you are done. Now the final and the most important is your monitoring tool. For the monitoring point of view, you guys are hearing so many tools. Zabbix you have heard about, you have heard about Prometheus, you have heard about Nagios. But my suggestion is for log monitoring, there is something called Splunk tool is there. Splunk is a log monitoring tool. By use of this Splunk monitoring, you can monitor any of your application logs, my friend. Okay, not a system logs I am talking about. Okay, this is specifically I am telling. Now the second thing is elk, elastic logstash, and Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. Okay, these are three things. This is called as a elk. This is used for your data monitoring, means kind of, means whether suppose if you have created your namespaces, you have already configured your namespaces in the AWS cloud to configure your Kubernetes cluster, right? You need to, so how you will be come to know that whether the data is coming to your application or not. Well, you have hosted some kind of a application in your Kubernetes cluster, so there you need to see that whether you are getting data or not, right? That is the most important part. So for that we have something called elk. And for monitoring, now the most important, I have seen so many monitoring tools, but according to me now Grafana is the most important, which is going to monitor your metrics monitoring, my friend. Okay, so this is very important. So Neha, this is a roadmap. If you want to come into DevOps, so you will can work on any of these tools. So at least you should know these many tools. Then, because the work is very dynamic, honestly I'm telling you, go and ask with anyone. I am having 12 years of experience and almost 7 years I have worked with now in DevOps, leading a team also. The work is very dynamic in it, in your DevOps profile, where you can get any kind of a work, my friend. Whether you need to deal with some production support also, where you will be working on incidents, service requests, you need to troubleshoot issues, vulnerabilities, remediation, patching, migration, what else, automation, you need to do everything, right? So this is why a DevOps profile is much safer than any other profile, because 100% there will be a work for you in IT organization, right? And there is also a good package also, that is most important, right? So this is one part. And Even now a full stack developer also wants to come into DevOps. This is I am telling you, okay, because I am taking those interviews, so I know. Okay, so I think Sneha, I have answered your question very honestly. Now the next thing is Ravi Mahato. Hey, hi Ravi, thank you for joining this session. Ravi is telling I'm trying to get into uh, job from last 1 year for Linux admin, but getting any, but not getting. So Ravi, see, there is a way. I know, Ravi. Can you also, Ravi, is Azure DevOps is paid, Jenkins is free, so companies will prefer Jenkins, right? See, so Ravi, it's not like that. See, when you need, when at a industry level, I'll tell you one thing you guys don't understand till now. So when you are dealing at a industry level now, when you are into organization don't use open source easily. Okay, so there is something called security risk, which is the biggest concern in any of the organization. People doesn't know about. There is also one role called DevSecOps. You guys have heard this role also. What is that sec? Sec is for security. What is that security? You guys will not believe. Companies are investing billions of dollars for their auditing. Audit and compliance is also a very big field where you need to deal with the security. So if you are using something which is not secure, how come you put those things into your environment, right? So see, public, you saw there is GitHub which is public, there is GitHub which is private cloud, right? So those tools only, but there will be a license key for everything. You guys are also using free things, but there is something called license. Why we use license is only that you will get additional feature. No, 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 don't get confused. License is something from, if you apply that license, you will get that security feature enabled for your tools or your application. This is what. Okay, so Ravi, that you told, right, from Linux administrator, Azure DevOps is a paid, Ravi, but for the first year, if you take it as a individual account, it will be free for you for 1 year. After that you need to pay for. So there are some T1, T2, like that, some tier will be there. If you creating a instance, so they will, so when you create I have already explained in my videos also. You can go through that video and you can see that where I have explained. When you are creating, so option will become T1 micro instance or something, T2 micro instance. Okay, like that it will be coming and you need to create that instance. Those are free tier. Okay, free tier will be there. But when you create, just create with that video also, I'll put up when I'm coming with Azure series, don't worry, where I'll be explaining how to create a AWS account and how to create a free account. But see, you need to give your card detail over there. That is one thing. So don't get afraid. That is hardly costing you some $2 or $3. It will be there. Okay, exactly. I'm not sure. I did it very long, but I'll tell you that part also. So that thing, they are, you need to give your credit card number. That is mandatory, you need to provide, then only you can get access to AWS account. But that is absolutely, I am guaranteeing you, that is absolutely free until you are using the free tier when creating, launching an instance. When you want to do a heavy configuration, then when you are it will be in that dashboard only. When you create an instance, it will come directly, whether that if you are creating that or launching that instance is a free tier or a paid one. So you need to read that one and then you need to create. Okay, so Ravi, I think I have answered your question. And free or companies will prefer Jenkins. Yes, most of the companies are prefer Jenkins, because but now they are migrating to Azure DevOps pipeline, and they are migrating to, and some of them are already there in Team City also. But I would suggest Jenkins. Okay, Ravi. And Ravi, you are trying from past 1 year. Ravi, I have already designed a curriculum. You can join my membership, because in the see, until unless I cannot see you face to face, I have to understand where exactly you are, how many years of experience you are. And in this live streaming session, when no number of peoples are more, okay, I am very honest with the things. This is why I have created a segregated membership I have created, where you guys can join, where I'll take up your call in the Teams, where I can share. In this one, it's very difficult to meet for it's very difficult for me to share things. Okay, so they are in the teams, exactly the organization, same way only I am going to connect with you in teams, and those videos will be recorded videos for members, so you can join the membership. So there I am explaining every alternate day in a weekdays I am coming. From next week onwards, if you wish to, you can join and you can connect with me, Ravi. Okay, so I can guide you. First I need to understand. See, you, if you go to a doctor, doctor will direct cannot give you prescription directly, right? He has to see, right, where is the problem. He has to diagnose, then only he can give the prescription. Until unless if I cannot know you, what, where you are exactly, how you are trying, so then only I can guide you, Ravi. Okay, Pratik, sir, what could be the difference between Git and GitOps? See, Ravi, these are just a term. Okay, GitOps is nothing but it's a administrator work. Git, see, Git is a same. As I said, it's a local repository. First of all, again, so GitHub. I just now I was telling, if you have to learn, there is something called version control tool. So there are two things. One is your cloud. So cloud is what is your GitHub, means GitHub is what, that is also something that is also installed somewhere, that is only Git only, but the UI part is your GitHub. Try to understand. Means suppose if a developer is working from India, Mumbai, one developer, suppose I am working from Bengaluru, one developer is working from Chicago, one developer is working from Washington, and like this. So suppose everybody is merging their code. Okay, where first where they will make changes to their code at their local, to their system, correct? What is that, whether it's a Visual Studio or something, they are doing that one. And once they are done those changes, they have to merge those code to where, to the public, not sorry, to the private cloud, my friend. That is what called GitHub over there. So GitHub is something is using ultimately your Git only. And GitOps means the work, okay, as a DevOps engineer or a means administration kind of a work, if you have to do, which is you are dealing in a CLI, command line interface. They are not directly so if any issue with your Git, okay, Git administration is also call it as a GitOps, Pratik. Okay, this is what the difference. And Git is also a version control tool, but it's a local repository, okay, in your system, in your server, and it's more of a CLI, command line interface, normal, where there will be working directory, staging area, and your local repo will be there, like that. Okay, so and you can access your Git also by the server. In some, suppose you create a virtual machine, okay, just go and just run this git install command, okay, or so you will come to know, and you can see those are Linux basic commands only. Okay, who developed Git? You guys know who developed Git? It's your Linus Torvald only, who is the father of your Linux, Linus Torvald. So it's ultimately using your what profile? Sorry, it's ultimately using what operating system? It's ultimately using your Linux operating system only, right? So I think I have answered your question, Pratik. And Sneha sir, yes sir, thank you. I really appreciate your effort, and generally you are helping. Okay, so thank you, Sneha sir. How can I get membership? Sneha, I think one second. I'll share one here only. Let me share my membership program, so you guys no need to go anywhere. Just give me one second. Guys, if you have anything, let me know. Okay. So Sneha, I have given that membership ship link over here, so you can click on this one. And even in my profile, in my channel, also, if you go there in the description or in the link, also there, also guys, I have provided that link, so where you can click on that one and you can join my membership, guys. I'm see. If I have to, I know again, I am telling you, I am very honest and I am straightforward person. and I tell truth which will be bitter for someone, for some, but I am not a political person. Okay, so I know, because I came from a very ground, so I'm straightforward. I'm telling those membership why I have to see here. The peoples will be more in the membership because I have scheduled that one, and it's not going to cost you, it's less than a pizza and a burger. Okay, we invest, you are a right. So just for that one, I have put a very small amount for that one. If it's your wish, okay, you can come and join. Okay, so you can go through that video and you can see the introduction for the membership. Also you can see what help I am doing with the people, and I'm providing them the help. Okay, people are charging a lot of money, but no, I am not like that. Even that money also I am using for the helping, like donation kind of for peoples I am doing. Okay, so my intention is very clear. Okay, rest all up to you. How to practice of Ansible, Tower, GUI, and CLI. See, for that, Manish, you need to install first of all your what is that, Ansible. Okay, you need to create that. The controller will be there. There will be, first you need to install controller, then only you will get access to the roles, and from Ansible Tower you can pull up those roles also. Okay, there is something called Ansible Galaxy. So these things, don't worry about this one, Manish. I know there is a video for me where I have put Ansible, but now how to create Jinja template, these questions only they are asked in interview. Okay, in Ansible playbook I'm going to tell you how to write. Even the interview question and answer will be related to Ansible, that also I'm going to provide you, right? And through the CLI, how to, there is already a video or a playlist for that one, Manish, already there. So you will get a hint from there, you will get a lot of from there, you can go to that playlist. Okay, I don't know, you guys are not able to see, but it's a public for everyone. I don't know, it's a playlist, might be I have uploaded very long. Okay, I'll make the changes in the thumbnail so you guys will be easily understand. uh Raja D sir, one second guys, I'm getting someone call. Okay, sir, please upload how to introduce it in the interview and roles and responsibility. Okay, I think Raja, I have already uploaded this one. I have already that the video. I think there is a 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years of Linux administrator you are talking about. Yes, I have already uploaded this video. You can go through that one. Let me put that as well, guys. I'm not sure why you guys are not getting. Either you guys please subscribe, guys. I can see that the effort I am putting even after my job, my family, because I know you guys will be in trouble. Okay, so the path what I covered, I don't want to go through that same path. So one second. See, Raja, you can use this link, and this is the video. Okay, for that 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years also, you can utilize the same content and you can build your resume. Okay, for more in detail, you can join my membership. There, I am going to see everyone resume closely. That how you are mentioning how to upload resume in Naukri. That also I'm going to explain. I'm going to take your mock-up interview, because see, every day I am taking interviews in my organization, and not I've taken so many, guys. Okay, once you just come in teams, I'll let you know how to give interviews, everything. I'll each and every bits and pieces I'll explain. Sorry, I'll let me come to the point. Okay, okay, thank you, sir. Pratik, Ravi Mahato, currently I'm in English graduate fresher having knowledge of RHC. RHC, Ravi, or RHCSA? Let me know. Okay. So, hi sir, what will be your convenient time for having one and one call in Teams? See, Ravi, I have already published that one also for 11th Monday and 13th and 15th, these will be the live streaming only for the members, where I'll be connecting around 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, and there you can connect. So where there I'm going to deal one to one, don't worry about that one. Okay, I'm going to see everyone queries one to one. So this is okay. Avinash and Raja D sir, please upload how to introduce it in the interview of 3.5 year La- Linux roles and responsibility. I think I've already answered your question, Raja. Sir was subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Raja. Oh, Raj, sorry, my bad. I'm talking about Raja. Raj, Ravi, thank you for your effort, sir. Thank you, Ravi. And RHCA, that is what I was talking about, Ravi. It's RHCSA only. So you need to, anyways, guys, there will be a video also will coming soon for the RHCSA. I am going to put, it will be in parts. There will be 19 question. And first question I have already given you, that is what, how to break root password or rescue root password. That is the first question of your RHCSA. And once after that, there will be, you need to configure the basic network configuration. You need to you need to set up your host name, you need to set up your IP and everything. So like this, there will be, you need to bind your LDAP, you need to create some users, you need to create LVM. Like this, there will be some 19 questions are there. Okay, so which you need to practice. It's more of a practice, and you need to go to some kind of a prometric center. Just check in your city which is your prometric center. There you can go and get the voucher. That is my suggestion. And there also they have a local setup, server will be there, where you need to practice for RHCSA, and then only go for RHCSA exam. That exam is of your 300 marks will be there. Passing mark will be 210 is there, and you need to secure that passing marks, otherwise you'll be get failed in that exam. And that exam is very strict. Those guys will not let you to look like this also, very honestly I'm telling you. Okay, so once you clear that exam, now you will feel the difference when you go and apply for what, you go and apply for any interview, the confidence level. Okay, sir, it's about RHEL 9 exam pattern. It will be same, Pratik. That is what, yes, yes. RHEL 9 means RHCSA Red Hat Certified System Administrator exam, and RHCE is Red Hat Certified System, sorry, Red Hat Certified Engineer. That is, but RHCE is little bit tough for you. Please understand. Don't go directly for RHCE. 100% it is. Peoples are having 15-20 years of experience, not get failed in that exam. Even it's totally up to you. Depends upon your practice. But see, if suppose two, I am giving you example. If there will be two steps, once you cross the first step, then only you can jump to the next step. You cannot directly jump into the next step. That is what the RHC is. So first you need to clear the RHCSA, then go to for RHC. Okay, guys, if you have any question, Ravi sir, I am focusing on AWS. Okay, SA certification, that is also good, Ravi. Rather than RHCSA certification, I am on right path. See, Ravi, again, I am telling you, that is also a good idea, because if you want, see, somebody was asking just now, I think Sneha was asking, sir, what is the path for DevOps, right? Or roadmap. Just now I have explained, right? So it's totally up to you guys. See, if you want to pursue a career in a Linux administrator profile, see, in our organization only there is a separate team of Linux, Unix will be there. There is a team of DevOps engineer. There is a team of testing will be there. Still it is there. Okay. Still peoples are there. So now it's totally up to you. You want to pursue a career in AWS, in the cloud administrator or a cloud architect. At last what you will become, you will become a cloud architect. That is what, you will become a cloud developer. Okay, so if you want to pursue a career, it's totally up to you guys. That is also the best option. When you are going with the cloud, you can choose, but don't get confused in the life. If you will confused whether your decision is right or wrong, I am very, I know I'm why I'm telling, because I'm strict with these things. If you are into something, horse, right? how the horse will be. His both side will be closed, he can see only in front. So you no need to see left and right. So whether you have chosen a wrong decision also, but you have to go. So the decision at last, whether a decision is not right or wrong, it depends upon your effort. According to me, I am the best example for that, my friend. Okay. So see, I wanted to pursue a career in the mechanical engineer. Okay. But I chosen computer science engineer, and the position and the, I'm not telling that I am, see, by God's grace I have everything. I have a very versatile experience with the almost all the technology. So how come I did this? So a decision is never right or wrong. It's totally depends upon your intention, how you take things up. It's totally depends upon your practice and training. Okay. So it's totally up to you guys. So I think Ravi, it's totally up to you. You just focus. Certification, again I am telling Ravi, if I'll take your mock-up interview now, you go and do RHCSA certification, you go do any certification, 100% you will not qualify. If you don't practice, if you don't train yourself, okay, you, if you don't go in depth, certification is what? Certification is segregating you from the majority of the crowd. Suppose if I have to hire 10 peoples and I have a resume of 100 peoples with me, and so how I am going to filter it out? So if I'll see, if these people, set of peoples are having certification, obviously if RHCSA, so I am going to preference to them, because I know about RHCSA certification, that certification is very tough, and if you done that one, then 100% these guys are, at least they are up to the mark. They know Linux operating system, Linux administrator job well compared to any. But it totally depends on the day. See, you guys, best example is I am telling, India lose final match. People are criticizing. No. Why you are criticizing them, man? Who are we to criticize them? They are those, they are playing match. We are not playing. The effort they put for last 10 matches, it totally depends on that day. I am telling you, when you are going for the interview, you should practice whether your opponent and on that day perform better than you. So you need to calm yourself, you need to cool yourself. There is a way to go for it. Those things only I am teaching in my membership program, how you can go for an interview, so that you should not get panic at end. Nothing, or it totally depends on the day when you are. So if you are, you are giving the answers on that day, definitely I am going to select you. That is how it, any interviewer will do that one. Okay. So it's not like that ki, I know, no, there is nothing. You have to clear the interview, then only will recruit anyone. Not only me, anyone can recruit you in your, in their organization, right? This is what the private organization is. Okay. So, Raja, how to introduce ourselves to an interview or any video, sir? Raja, you please, sorry, Raj, you can join my detailed video. I am going to explain everything over there, where I am explaining that how to introduce yourself. Okay. So, those things you can come to know over there in detail, because first I need to see your mock up interview. Okay. And don't worry, soon in the, because this is also one thing, I'll make a video for that as well. Okay. You have seen recently one subscriber, he is one of my member also, he came to my place, and then I have explained, and then he went for his interview next day. Okay. So I have explained him how to give for interview, how to introduce yourself, how to brief yourself. This will be the first question. Okay. So the technicality behind that one I am explaining in that membership program. So sir, because that requires a time, Raj, it's not like that here. If I'll tell 5 minutes, they will not understand anything. I need time. I need to show each and every what all the keywords I'm using when I'm explaining in the interview. So how to give for interview, right? So these things, at least I need to show you with the screen. I need to present my screen, and then I can show you, right? What all things, and what all things you need to focus, or you need to put a like your how I can say, you need to put more weightage to that word. There are few things, okay, keywords I can call it as a, okay. So sir, which is your job role for 2 years AWS solution architect? Sir, what is the job role for a 2 years of AWS solution? See, initially Bhushan, Raja, I think I have answered your question, Bhushan. So Bhushan, for 2 years, what role you will be getting? So mostly you will be dealing with right, create. See, it's totally depends upon some kind of you will be dealing with incidents only, okay, or I can say it will be mostly L1 support you are going to get. You're not going to get much in that role, where tickets will be created and you need to inform the L2 team or a L3 team who is going to resolve those tickets at a 2 years of experience, Bhushan. Okay, so hi Roshan, I saw you have posted RHL 9 install. Could you please post video of upgrading from RHL 8 to RHL 9, Prabhu? Yeah, sure, Prabhu. There is something called, I have explained you. You are only asking what is the difference between update and upgrade, Prabhu. So I have already explained in that video, previous video also, what is update in the Terraform. And upgrade is something which you need to roll back also. That is also there, Prabhu. If you guys are, I've seen that those my all the videos Linux 100 plus, those 100 plus interview question answer na 100, I am guaranteeing you, you will not get anywhere. Why you will not get anywhere? The reason behind that one, the reason behind that one, those are my personal experience. You will not get anywhere. You go and search in chat GPT challenge, open challenge, okay, go and search. That is my last 12 years effort. When, see, when I also this is why I have changed 8 organization, right? This is why I'm able to change 8 organization. So in those videos only I have explained about, Prabhu, what is upgrade. If you guys have gone through that one na, then you should not ask me this question. I'm honest with, this is how my teaching style, whether you like it or not. But I want you, because guys, if you want, success is not something you'll get like this, right? You need to work hard for that one. So those video duration also I have seen peoples are not giving that much time. Hell lot of content I have so much inside me, okay, there is a content for me, okay. Peoples are, there is a hell lot of a content with me. If you go and listen my each and every word na, and even if you get enter into IT organization, there also I can explain so many things to accelerate your career within IT organization. So this is the answer for you, Prabhu. And for 8 to 9, definitely that is something I can show you, okay. One practical, okay, that is something, Pratik, sir, when I join my company through Linux admin, then how much time to move on DevOps? So I would suggest, Pratik, at least spend some 2 years with Linux admin and then move to, because you will understand the complete ITIL process. There is something, ITIL process is what? What is a change management? What is a incident management? What is a service request? What is a problem ticket? How to raise a ticket? How to deal with your agile working? So at least you understand minimum 2 years you give. My suggestion is there, okay, and understand at least one application end to end, so then you can move towards DevOps. Raja, how to take membership? Raja, I have just given that link in this only. You can go through and you can click on that one. Sorry, Raj. Prabhu. Yes, yeah, sir. After seeing your videos, now I know how to answer for this, but I need to see in real time that why asking. Don't mistake me. No, Prabhu, I know. Don't worry. I'm not mistake anyone. I know. The stage at you are, I have already crossed that age, and now I am into a age, okay, where I take things very cool and calm, okay. Don't worry, it's not, I am not taking your anything very it's not like that, because I know at what stage you are. Everybody will be, when I was 4 years, so I was thinking that I should get more salary, right? Or how I can jump into other companies. These questions are there. Okay. Ankesh Pal, hi sir, is cloud remote job are available? Yes, Ankesh, cloud remote jobs are available. Please go to LinkedIn. There are so many you can search, and cloud remote jobs are available. There is also, if you want to work as a freelancer, you can go to Upwork. Upwork is one of the best freelancing profile where you can go and you can create your profile and you can get those remote jobs also. Okay, so this is the best. Even now Naukri also is giving some, but the best profile is because anyways I am a FTE from past 12 years. FTE, you guys know, in that is full time employment. Okay, so in those 8 organization, but for you I am telling you, even I do got call for remote jobs also. So that you will be get it from European countries, or European client will be there mostly, or US client will be there. So I used to get those so many requests in my mobile, sometimes in my WhatsApp. If something will be there, I'll redirect to you. That is what maximum I can do to help you. And other thing is like, Ankesh, you can directly apply in LinkedIn. You can take a premium program also in LinkedIn. Okay, I'm not promoting over here something, but just because I am getting from there only the remote jobs, there you need to mention what type of a role you need, so you set it according to that. So you will get all the recommendation according to that in your LinkedIn profile. Ankesh sir, I am working as a Linux admin and wants to switch to cloud. That is very good, Ankesh. For cloud, anyways, I have already started a AWS 300 plus interview question and answer. That is enough for you. But guys, I request you, please understand, give me some time, because you know I am respecting your time. So I know at your years, but I need time. So what I am targeting, I am telling you very honestly with you guys, I have targeted December, January and February. These 3 months, only these 3 months. Give me time, because these 3 months I also know that from the March onwards, the hiring will be at its peak. Okay, so you need to know everything. So by this time, I will be able to publish those AWS questions. I'll be able to publish that AWS series. I'll be able to publish, anyways, Linux series are already there. Linux question and answer is already there, and more like troubleshooting. Most of you are asking; those are coming soon. Don't worry about that one. And at the same time, like what shell scripting related thing is, I have not put over there for the automation point of view. Terraform form I have already started. I know there is something called Docker and Kubernetes, so I'll try to put those videos. DevOps stuff also, who are from DevOps background or wanted to switch their career to the DevOps background, so those things also I am going to putting in my playlist also. So once you are done with these three pillars, again I am telling, first one is your Linux, second one is your cloud, third one is your DevOps tool. Done. Okay. So these three things will be there. But at the same time, I am requesting guys, please subscribe to my channel more and more. This is only the motivation and the comments. You guys have seen how fast I'm giving a response to your comments. No, if you go to any channel, they will not respond, but immediately, even after having this much of busy schedule, having my family, so that doesn't matter. It's all matter is you guys is okay. So I'm and just share with more and more people, so maximum people will get benefit out of it. Okay. And so if you guys share more and more, that is what. And then only I can put, anyways, whether I am going to put my effort. Okay, I am going to put my effort, because I don't want you guys to be struggle in life what I have gone through. I'll explain that also one day. Okay, about me, how I came here and I got settled in Bengaluru from past 12 years. Okay, so that is also a journey itself. Everything I'll explain. So don't worry about that one, guys. So, hi sir, is cloud remote jobs? I think I have answered your question, Ankesh. I am working as a Linux admin. What is many to switch to when to switch to cloud? Okay, Ankesh, I think Linux admin. How many years you have worked on as a Linux admin, Ankesh? If you tell me. Ravi Mahto already. Thank you, Ravi. Please share with more and more people so people will get benefit. And guys, also one thing, my English is, at least you guys are, it's absolutely fine for you guys to understand the way I am explaining the things. This one feedback I wanted to take you from you guys, because I've seen few guys are telling that they want videos in Hindi. See guys, very honestly I'm telling you, 99% of the work in India is more of a support job, and the client are either US client will be there or European client will be there. So at the end of the day, you need to deal with the US client or a UK client, okay, or a European client from the Netherlands, or it could be from anywhere, okay. So mostly, so there you, so if you now only, if you'll start everything in English, and I am not speaking some US accent or a UK accent, it's a purely Indian English I'm speaking, which is understand by everyone, and you are into IT industry, the global language is English, right? So please, I think if you guys let me know, I think Manish said okay. Thank you, Manish. So it's understandable, right? Whatever I am explaining, just support me, right? That is what I can tell. Ravi sir, sir, you have so much of experience. I have heard as you gain much experience, companies tend to replace with younger, less experienced guys to save money. Is this true? Yes, Rabi, the answer is somewhere, somewhat it is true. Okay, so organization doesn't. It's not like that. Organization see hires. So it's all about cost cutting. Okay, and why it's happening, I'll tell you exactly, sir. You have what you said. I have heard as you gain much experience, companies tends to replace with younger, less than experienced guy. But see, I'll give you a very good example, Ravi, for you. You'll understand. Okay. So earlier, what mobile we are using? Nokia, correct? Nokia, that 3300 or something, Nokia 1100 or something, right? So what all those mobiles? So those are not your Android phone or a Apple phone or your any operating system, right? But as soon as the time passes away, we have upgraded ourselves. So same, if you gain more and more experience into a IT organization, so you need to upgrade yourself. This is the key to success. If you stop yourself, if you see, if I have as I said, right, I've shown you also, I started as a trainee operation engineer. What was that job? It's a simple application support job. But now I am an associate manager in DevOps. So from where to where I have moved. So I have so don't stop learning. First of all, learning is the key success. People's, when you stop learning, you are done. Means, suppose, because see again, there is something called Puppet, you know, right? It's a configuration management tool. We don't know tomorrow Puppet will be there, today Kubernetes is there, today some other name will become. So you need to know the tool. The functionality will be different. People's are, if suppose if I have a if I am arguing with you, hey Ravi, if I am your manager, okay, and you know Ansible, Ravi, okay, and you don't know Chef, but you know Ansible. As I said, it's a configuration management tool. But when I said, Ravi, now the project is over, and now the new project we are getting is more into Chef, so you need to work on Chef. So you will say, no, no, sir, or the manager who, no, it's no, I don't know Chef, so I'll not go, I'll not learn Chef. Man, what is the problem with that one? Why you don't want to upgrade yourself? That is what, if one OS come today, if now the Apple is running on the latest 17, but still I want to stick with, if I'll tell now the current operating system is 9, right, it's going on in Red Hat, but if I'll tell you go and I want to stick with that Red Hat 4 only, what is wrong with you? This is what I am telling you. You need to, if you want to keep yourself up to date, nobody can throw you from this organization. An organization need those kind of a people only. See, nobody comes from their mother, right, or from by born. I would say that they know everything and they come to this IT and they earn lot of money. What, man, you learn when you go inside the IT industry. It's all your intent, whether you want to learn it or not learn it. You there is, I'll tell you, most, you go and see so many organization, my organization, I'm not telling the name because of confidential issue, $3 billion they are investing in learning program. Why you guys are not learning those things? If in organization is already investing so much of money to make yourself, to shift your career path or to shift your technology stack, peoples are very deep, they are very rigid, okay, they don't want to shift themselves. So who is wrong, you or the technology? That is true, my friend. You need to see. So this is how, so this is what I did it. So it is answered your question, Ravi, that replace with younger. Why those people are replacing young, experienced people are replaced by youngers? They already learned those things and they came. So if Ravi is coming for interview, if I am taking an interview of Ravi who is having 2 years of experience, and if he learn all those tools which just now I have explained, a person who is already working within that organization, if he knows only one tool out of that one, and the project requirement is what? All those tools. So whom I am going to hire? Ravi, you or that person who is having 10 years of experience? You tell me honestly. Obviously, yeah, I am going to hire you. This is what the problem is. We don't want to learn. If you don't put your efforts, you are not going to get anything. So I think I have answered your question, Ravi. Pratik, yes sir, your English is understandable. Thank you, Pratik. Abhishek, English is good and easy to understand. I appreciate your work. Barandi Bradan, okay. So Ankesh Pal sir, is not non-IT degree matters in big companies? Doesn't matter, Ankesh. It's all matter is your see, if you do some kind of a certification, I'll explain you that those things also, how to, if you are from a IT background or a non-IT background, okay. Sir is not, sorry, I think true, sir. How to clear RHCSA and RHCE exam? So, Sankar, I think I have already put a video. I have started for RHCSA. I am putting that next week. The entire video will come. Don't worry for RHCSA. For RHC, I need some time. Okay, so for put up those, because in RHCSA 19 questions are there, and for if you want to straightforward do it now, so go and check in your city what is that Prometric Center, Prometric Center. They are, okay, they are authorized people to take your RHCSA exam. They'll give you voucher also. They have a lab setup also, where you need to go and you need to practice. That is more important. And then they'll, and then in their Prometric Center only your RHCSA exam will be happen, because that is absolutely a practical example. There is no theory involved in that RHCSA exam. Okay. So, sir, okay, I think I have answered your question, Sankar. Barandip, hi, Abhi bro. I have many of interviews attend, but I will not clear first level of interview. Barandip, again, I'll tell you, if a doctor has to prescribe someone, he has to diagnose first. So please join my membership. I have already put up that link in. If you scroll up little bit, somebody was asking, or anyways, again, I'll be putting. You can join in Teams. I'm going to explain everything about this one, because here the session is almost going to end now, and it's very difficult for me to answer now. Okay, without knowing your end to end, until unless if I'll not diagnose you, I'll not go through where you are lacking, then only I can guide you. Second. You can use this link to join that one. I think I was correct only, Ravi, 2 years. Okay. So, sir, many of my friends joined as a Linux admin using a fake experience, but they have good knowledge of Linux, RHCS, and working organization for more than a year. Sir, would I see, this question was asked to me previously also, but Ravi, my suggestion is please don't use that fake experience, because now the scrutiny will be very tough. Means the third party verification is very tough in Indian MNCs, even with the outside MNCs. So please, my request is don't do such kind of a thing. You will be in trouble now. Everything is, those things are not working now. So once you'll be get caught, your career will get end. So I'll tell you how to prepare everything. I'll explain you. Don't worry. Even I am having also a 2 years of a career gap. Don't worry about that one. So I know every bits and pieces how to tackle. There is a other way to tackle that one. Join my membership. I'll explain over there. So, guys, I am already surpassed the time, crossed the time. So it's already 10:30. It's more than that because I joined bit late. But anyways, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining this live streaming. Please continue joining this live streaming session. And if you want to means uh, get yourself okay. Or how I can say, if you want to connect with me, then you can connect my membership program, which I have already put the link. And there I am going to connect with you in Teams, and I am going to look at your issues, your troubles, means whatever the queries you have. It's not only related to technical, your career counseling, your mock interviews, everything. Every alternate day I am coming on, where I am coming on Teams. Okay, I'll anyways, whoever will become the member, I'm going to provide them the link. You can click on that link, the invite link, and you can connect with me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my friend. Okay, at timings also I'll mention every time in the community post for the members, so they can join, where I'm going to deal with you one to one. I'll listen your queries, and I'm 100% going to solve your queries. So just thank you, my friend, and till then, Jai Hind.